Hi everyone, Dr. Robinson here with a technology lesson on Zoom and how to change advanced settings. There are different ways to do this, but really I found the easiest way is open a browser and you're just going to Alt-D or Control-L or click on your URL address and you're going to type in zoom.us. That easy. Hit enter and load your page. Then you're going to go all the way to the right hand side and you're going to click on My Account, okay? And click on it, and of course you're going to log in. If you have not done so, I use Zoom all the time, so I am automatically logged in. When you set up, so we're going to go through what we call the tree view over on the left-hand side. Room management is a big one. But right now, just go to your profile. Here's your personal ID. So this is where people get into problems with hackers. If this is given out without passwords or without specific links, I'm going to actually show you how you can do a secure call to your classroom so there's not going to be any issues. So just be very careful with this number. And of course all your sign is in here. Let's go ahead and scroll down and make sure all your information is in here. Okay, so allow Zoom to get calendar events, which is really, really nice because then it will pop up in your Zoom account. So I'm going to hit my Windows key and type in Zoom because this is the window probably most people are familiar with, right? Okay, and you click on Home, click on Chat, Meetings, Contacts. You may be doing it that way. So this is this page determines everything on your call window. Okay, here we go. Now make sure that is all straightened out and let's go back to meetings. Okay, you are going to schedule a new meeting. This is the safest way to set up a meeting. Schedule a meeting, type it in, world history, technology, STEM, whatever it is. When it is going to be, just easy combo boxes, just click on them and change to what you need. Okay, we're just going to keep it there. How long is it going to be? Your time zone. Is this a recurring meeting? So then you don't have to set it up. If you're meeting at 2 o'clock every single day, all you have to do is click that box and you're done. Okay, daily, you can change it to weekly, monthly. Okay, so you only have to do it once. Registration, is it required? Okay, if your school is one of the schools that were hacked, yeah, probably you want to make sure everyone's registered. Then only they can get in. You can generate a meeting ID automatically, or you can use your personal ID. Don't use your personal ID. That's the bottom line. You're going to generate an automatic meeting ID, and I'm going to show you how you're going to do that. Required meeting password, you can make it even more protected. So you can click Require Meeting Password, and of course, you can change your password to whatever, okay? That makes Zoom very, very safe. Okay, who gets video? Most often, the teacher. You are the host, and you're going to click On. The participants can come in, and you can click Off. So you can mute them, and you can turn off their videos, so no one is seeing anything. Audio, okay? You can join by telephone or computer audio, or both. Depends on who your students are. Here we go. Enable join before host. That's really handy. Okay, so if the teacher, you're not there yet, doesn't matter. You have kids joining the room, and of course no one else knows anybody else is there because there's no video and you're going to turn off the audio. Mute participants upon entry. And then you can totally decide who's going to talk and who's not going to talk based on what you do in Zoom. Okay, so you're going to mute them. Enable a waiting room. Well, if you have enabled join before host, you can enable waiting room, but you don't need to. Only authenticated users can join. There you go. There is your protection mode that hackers cannot get in. Okay, only your students. Breakout room pre-assign. You can pre-assign them, but you also don't know who's going to show up that day. So you might not want to do that one. Record the meeting automatically. This one's hugely advantageous. You can, when you open Zoom, just automatically do an Alt-R to start recording. But maybe you want every single thing recorded. Once again, you're setting this up so you don't have to worry about what is going to happen when you join on. Because let's face it, your brain's already full of what you're going to do for your lesson. So automatically record it, and then you can actually send that recording out to your students afterwards to refer back to. Save it when you're done. Okay, so we're just going to, oh, I actually need to set it up. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to send it out. I'm going to copy my invitation. Okay, this is just, like I said, there's different ways to do it. It's automatically going to set it up. It's going to create a different meeting ID. So I'm going to copy invitation. Okay, there's my invitation, copy meeting invitation. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to my mail account, and I am going to paste it in to the email. Here I go, Control T. I'm going to just type in gmail.com because most people have Gmail accounts. C to create. Okay, there's the create. I'm going to send it to myself. Okay, Denise M. Robinson. And Zoom, okay, so let's English, keep it easy. Tab, and then Control V to paste. There it is. And your students are going to get this meeting ID completely protected. No one can get into it. You send it out to them. The kids only have to click the link and they automatically join in. Incredible control, okay? And I'm just going to click send on that. Okay, let's go back. Here are, maybe you want to do breakout rooms, okay? So you can set up webinars, yeah, big feature. Here's your recordings. There's recordings already done. Other settings. Okay, so this makes it even more specific. Join before host, you already set that up. Let's go down to breakout rooms, which is what people typically want to do. But go through here, check every single upcoming meeting reminders. Maybe you want that on. Mute participants upon entry. We already know we want to turn that on, okay? And this is a global setting. So you do want to go in to that tree view item, okay, in your settings, and you want to make sure everyone is muted so they're not talking, so you can actually join and immediately have a conversation with them. So do go through all of these features in your Zoom.us to have it be exactly as you want. Now remember, these features are only going to be set up and working if you go the route of setting up your meeting from here, okay? And of course, previous meetings, personal meetings, meeting templates. You could actually set up a meeting template also for this. But this is the meeting that you're going to set up that we already set up for today, okay? Now, let me show you how to actually do Zoom. I'm going to start your Zoom. This is the box that everybody is really familiar with. So you've got your personal meeting ID. You can start here. All your contacts, you can chat with your students, home of course, and starting new meetings. This may be the way you're most familiar with, but you can also go the top right hand corner and click on that, and you can go to your settings here. Do make sure you're checking for your updates also. But you can go to your settings, and here is your general information. And you need to go through each one of these to see what you want to do. And your video, hey, touch up your appearance, hey, while you're here, and make sure your audio is working. And this is what you're going to actually show your students also. And you can even send them this video so they can make sure everything is set up correctly on their Zoom. Chat, so we have hotkeys for all of these, which are really nice. I'm going to start a meeting and I will take you through the hotkeys so the students don't have to look for it with a mouse. Recording, I automatically record on my computer because you're going to quickly use up your cloud recording space. 1 gig, 0.1 is used, but 1 gig is used up very, very fast with video or audio. Here's your advanced features. So when you need to go to advanced features and change more things, you can click on that. And of course, it immediately takes you back to the original window where I took you before. You can check your statistics. Here's all the keyboard commands that I'm going to go over with you. They are really nice to use, just much, much faster than, clicking with a mouse, but that's totally up to you, just so you know you have options. Okay, so I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to go to my meeting, and I'm going to start my meeting. Now, if this is the way you're joining your meeting, you can give your students this meeting, your personal meeting ID to join. This is the meeting that's coming up. There I am. I've already scheduled it. So when it's ready, it's going to give me information, remind me, and of course I can click on it and start it. But I also told kids, hey, you can join before me. Don't we love that? Okay, let's go ahead and click and start. Okay, enlarge your window. Windows up arrow will do that also. Every command begins with Alt, so we can start over here, end meeting. Alt Q will end it very, very quickly. Here's my breakout rooms. So I can click there, depending on how many kids you have, the number will come up here. I'm going to tell you, Zoom's already done all the hard work and done written the great algorithm to go ahead and pair up your students perfectly, which is much faster also, so students don't get bored. Create your rooms that way, and they can go ahead and do that. Here's your record button. So what you can do is, if you're doing it through your Start Zoom box, just Alt-R or record on this computer. Okay, remember, your cloud, 1 gigabyte, will be used up incredibly fast, and then you get to pay for more space if you go that route. It's easy to record right to your computer. Chat, Alt-H. You can tell the kids Alt-H. Okay, hi everyone. And of course it immediately populates. So as kids text, so if you're muting them all, go ahead and tell the command, hey, go ahead and do Alt-H, start chatting with each other, and then verbally you still have control over the classroom when you enter. And this is how you're going to control everybody, all their mute and everything. And let me show you how to do that. Here's your share screen. Might as well hit Manage Participants right now. As soon as you hit Manage Participants, you're going to get a whole lot of options over here. So you can unmute the person. What you're going to do, since everyone's going to be muted, here's Mute All also. If you accidentally didn't set it up correctly, you can mute all immediately. You can also unmute everyone. You can click on your More option, and you actually, tons of options right there, okay? So you can do that, and what's nice is I like the chime because I like to hear when other students are entering. That might be distracting to you. Once again, just options. If you have muted everybody, you can tell them to do Alt-Y to raise their hand. I can't raise my own hand, but you'll actually see a tiny little hand, and of course it'll go ding, so you can actually hear it also if you put a chime. You see the ding, or you hear the ding, and you see the hand, and you can say, hey, Bob, go ahead and ask your question, and then you can go and actually unmute them, okay, because you've told them all to be muted. You click on mute, okay, and it's muted, unmute. That easy, just click on it. Okay, so that's how you handle that. Let's go ahead and go to share screen. Beautiful. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do video also, which is very, very easy. I've got 3 screens, so I've got options. Whiteboard is really, really cool. So sharing a screen, you just click on it, and of course, if you've got a video that you want to show the kids, make sure you click Share Computer Sound so they can actually hear it, because they're not going to be able to hear it. Me speaking is a totally different sound option than sharing computer sound, okay? So just make sure you check that, and then of course you click share. I'm going to go ahead and show you whiteboard, which is really kind of cool. So you can share. This is whiteboard. Hey, let's, hi. Okay, yeah, let's check my cursive here. Woo. Okay, and stamps. You can do anything that you want to. Ooh, yeah, click on that, and we can play around with that. There's text. Hi there. Keeping it easy. So you can do math problems if you're teaching math, which is really great for the STEM. Okay, let's go ahead and close that, and I'm going to stop sharing. That option takes me right back to the window. Alt-S immediately stops. All these commands are toggles. Okay, so if you Alt-Y to raise your hand, you can tell a student, go ahead and Alt-Y. You're the teacher. You don't have to do all the work. And the kids love to be part of this, too. Invite, let's say a student texts you on the phone or whatever, says their internet's down and they can only join by phone. You can go ahead and give them your meeting ID number. As you recall, your meeting ID number is right there in the blue box, and you can give them your meeting ID number, and they can actually just punch that in, join meeting, and immediately connect up also. You can invite more students this way. You can actually just start the meeting and hit invite, and here's all your students, and you type in their name, and you can just copy invitation, and actually as soon as you click someone, you can immediately invite them that fast. You can also do it through email. Like I showed you before, you can go ahead and click your email. So we're going to copy invitation and we click Gmail and it instantly opens. And all you have to do is type in your students' names. There you are. And of course, it immediately populates and you send. We'll just send me another one. Yep, I'm going to have all sorts of Zoom meetings and send. Okay, and then I get that in my email. So really, really nice. So back to the recording. What's really nice is every student learns at a different space. So you record this and it's immediately going to populate when you get done. Since I'm doing a share screen, I'm going to go ahead and just going to record a few seconds. So when I close this, you're going to see it populate. Okay, Alt Q, I'm going to end it or click. Here we go. Space bar and end meeting for all. And it all ends. Wow, that populated. Okay, well, you saw that for 2 seconds. Here it is. Okay, this is the MP4, so this is going to be the video and the audio. This is audio only and playback audio. So if I click on my Zoom, here we go, let's just open it. There we are. Okay, I did not have my share screen or my video on, so of course you didn't see anything, but of course you're going to share screen, you're going to turn your video on, really, really easy. Now, let me show you how you're going to do it with your camera. So a lot of people are asking, well, how do I just video myself? You can pick up a very cheap little HD camera. Actually, let me show you the one I have. I'm going to Control T, good old Amazon.com. We love it. And I'm going to, yep, I just need to do a search. HD Life Cam. Very, very inexpensive. So these are the little life cams. This is actually the one I have. 139 bucks. You can get them for even cheaper, 125. Any of these will work, okay? And you put them on your desktop, and then let me show you the power of it. So I'm going to hit my Windows key. I'm going to type in camera. There's my camera. I'm going to hit it and enter and open. Oh, there I am. Let's maximize the window. Okay, so here's your video. Nothing, no cost. Okay, you can video in Zoom also, which is really nice, but you can click, hi, how you doing? Welcome students, blah, blah, blah. And you're going to end your video, go down to the very bottom right-hand corner. There it is. Click your play. Okay, that audio is not great, so I highly suggest turning up your volume. Oh yeah, I'm using my audio in Zoom, so it's conflicting. Here's your share option, okay? So click your share, how do you want to share it? Or click your 3 dots, top right-hand corner, open your folder, go ahead, right-click on it. You want to rename this so you can find it later, okay? Because remember, on all computers, whoops, try again, it's still in use. Let me cancel that, let me go back to my camera. Make sure you close it, okay? Because you cannot rename something that's already open. Now I'm going to right-click, rename, find it later, and enter. Because remember, your Windows key is a search to the world. So even if you don't remember, this is the path name, PC, Windows, users, D, OneDrive, Bob and Jackie family, camera roll. Oh my gosh, that's a lot to remember. You can just hit your Windows key and you can type in find it. Oh, there it is. Find it later. Remember, your Windows key is a search to the world. All you have to do is, you don't even have to remember the title. If this is a paper, you can just, on General Washington, and you didn't label it General Washington, you can type in General Washington and your computer will find it. It's very smart. Very AI, artificial intelligence, oh yeah. Okay, let's Alt-Tab back. So that's how you can use your video camera directly on your computer. Castify allows 5 minutes, so you're going to need to talk fast. If you have a drawn-out lesson or idea, you can do all your recording right on Zoom. Once again, oh my gosh, it makes it so, so easy. I'm not going to be able to share sound, but I can share screen. I'm going to hit enter on that. I'm going to share computer sound, so if I have something going, it will actually pick up my sound. So now I'm sharing my screen, okay? And I have to Alt-Tab back to my meeting controls. Meeting controls, visually you won't see it. It comes up at the top, very top, or you may have it pinned someplace else. There is the more option. I'm going to end meeting now. Oh, I forgot to record it, okay? So once I'm up here, click and record to this computer just so you can see the share screen. The video option, since I'm on that, I can just go ahead and do video option also. Just stop my video. And let's go ahead and end it so now you can see it populate a little bit slower. Oh yeah, there it is. Convert meeting recording. Here we go. And there it is. Once again, you're going to go ahead and pull it up. There you are. Okay? And I'm going to hush them so I can talk over it. So this way you can actually record your screen, and you can even upload it to Classroom and the kids can watch it and do their work. So you don't have to be live all the time. Okay? And of course, there I am up in the corner because I had my video on also. And you can actually make your video larger by double clicking on it and bringing it into focus. So you can actually change between your video and your screen. Okay, lots of options there. Okay, if you like the channel, keep giving me more ideas. Denise M. Robinson at yourtechvision.com. Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and you will get hundreds more lessons of all the things that you are requesting. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.